Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is Mass Effect Part 5. Last episode, we had a whole lot go on for being a pretty short episode. We were promoted to being a Spectre and granted command of the Normandy and her crew, so we made sure we were well acquainted with the Normandy and her crew. And now we are going to be heading off to the Artemis Tau cluster with the intention of... Sorry, got distracted by what's on screen. We're headed to the Artemis Tau cluster with the intention of finding Dr. something or other who studies Prothean ruins. She's the daughter of Matriarch Benezia, who is the other voice on the tape with Saren. Yeah, so... Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation, and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards, and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. Total length, when open, is 44.7 kilometers. The diameter, when open, is 12.8 kilometers. Population is 13.2 million, not including the keepers. And the gross weight is 7.11 billion metric tons. Christ. Okay. So. Zoom out. Widow. We don't want to go to the Citadel. Right? We're off. Serpent Nebula. Wow. Okay, so this is what space travel is gonna be? Shit. The Milky Way. Well, here we are. We got Novaria and Pharos. There's a dig site here. Artemis Tau. Well, shit, man, I guess let's head... We want to head to the Artemis Tau, though. We're gonna do it. Artemis Tau. No balls. Sparta. Gnosis. Athens. Macedon. Alright. I want to start... I'm really intrigued. I think I'm going to go with Athens. Travel to another system? Hell yeah. Let's do this shit. With Joker piloting the Normandy, we can do anything and go anywhere. I really hope I'm not jinxing his fate as part of our crew. It looks pretty cool. Alright. So, in Athens, there's Salamis, Nausicaa, Circe, and Proteus. Well, I'm inclined to believe that Proteus would be where the Protheans were. Like the Hanar homeworld, Proteus has more than 90% oceanic cover. The incredible heat thrown off from Athens raises global humidity to 100%, creates constant cloud cover, and powers colossal typhoons that rage across the surface year-round. Jesus. Hot, humid, and storm-racked, Proteus's rare combination of oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere, and carbon-based biosphere nevertheless recommended for colonization. A pilot program is studying the possibility of colonies below the ocean surface, safe from the worst effects of the weather. Colony founded in the year 2 2179, population 12,470, capital Ithaca. Orbital period is 4.9 Earth years. The radius is 10,210 kilometers. Day length is 51.4 Earth hours. Jesus, that's over 2 days. Atmospheric pressure, 1.21 Earth atmospheres. And the surface temperature, 34 degrees Celsius. That's nice and warm. Surface gravity, 1.3 Gs. Let's commit. As a large amount of free oxygen. That was it? Okay. The geological properties of Salamis have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. Due to its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere and proximity to the energetic star Athens, the equatorial daytime temperatures have been known to turn the surface molten. The crust is composed of iron with deposits of platinum group metals. Orbital period is 0.4 Earth years. Radius is 6,894 kilometers. Tiny. Day length, 58.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, 1.4 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature, 520 degrees Celsius. Jesus. Surface gravity, 1.3 Gs. Yeah, we're not gonna make that. Nausicaa. Traces of sodium in the atmosphere give Nausicaa its overall dark gray color, but it is otherwise a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. An abundance of water vapor in the upper atmosphere account for its white clouds. Orbital period, 57.6 Earth years. Radius, 59,729 kilometers, and the day length is 14 Earth hours. Short days, short days. Alright, last but not least, Circe. Circe is a modestly sized hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and chlorine. These give it its striking yellow-green tint. As the development of the Proteus colony continues, Circe will likely be developed for helium-3 mining. Orbital period, 141.9 Earth years. Radius is 22,479 kilometers, and the day length is 10.9 Earth hours. We survey it. It's a gas deposit surveyed. While scanning this gas giant, you detected a large concentration of helium-3. Oh god. Hold on. Did I fucking miss something in Athens? Just pop back over. Oh my god. Pharos. Shit. Shit. Distant Pharos has only seen a cursory examination by an unmanned probe. It has a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of carbon. Deeper craters have been partially filled by ice, suggesting there may be a significant amount of water locked up beneath its frozen surface. A large ice-bright crater in the southern hemisphere makes the planet visible from the inner system, leading to the planet's name. Orbital period. 275.4 Earth years, radius 7,623 kilometers, day length 47.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.04 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature is negative 176 Celsius, Jesus Christ, surface gravity 0.9 Gs. We survey it. Turian insignia recovered. Scans of the planet Pharos revealed an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with the Magna Colony insignia. Cool. That's kinda neat. Okay. Okay. No more forgotten planets. We're all good now. Now we hop over to Gnosis. Back in Gnosis. Do we reach Arcanus? A small hydrogen helium gas giant. Arcanus has been developed as a full-featured, if modest, stopover for ships hauling refined materials from Therum. In addition to a powerful magnetic field to dump drive charge, Arcanus has a largely automated infrastructure of helium-3 refining and deuterium mining on its many water ice moons. Orbital period 470.2 Earth years, radius 14,549 kilometers, day length 16.2 Earth hours. We survey it. Gas deposit surveyed. Scans of this gas giant have detected a large concentration of nitrogen. Okay. Next, we'll check out Zakros. Zakros is a terrestrial world with a nitrogen-methane atmosphere containing trace amounts of hydrocarbons. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice and hydrocarbon slush. Most of the surface is not solid enough to support the full weight of a landed ship. If approach is necessary, use shuttles or keep the ship's mass effect envelope up. Orbital period 33.9 Earth years, radius 4,572 kilometers. The day length is 45.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.4 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature negative 71 degrees Celsius. Big yikes. Surface gravity 0.4 Gs. No surveying. We move on to Therum. Woo! It's got a base! Or a colony. Okay. Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with the fossils of simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. The colony was founded in the year 2167, population 34,000, capital called Nova Yekaterinburg. Orbital period is 6.4 Earth years, the radius is 6,724 kilometers, day length 28.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.68 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 59 degrees Celsius, that's pretty hot. That's uncomfortably hot. That's not good. Surface gravity, 1.12 Gs. We're gonna land. Okay. Double checking the time. We're gonna pick. Oh, see, we learned some uncomfortable things about our new friends. Garrus Vakarian is pro-eugenics. Tali Zora, her people created life with the intention of they enslaved it, and then we're gonna wipe it out when it gained true sentience. Erdnot Rex has given up on his people because they're the victim of said eugenics. Kaden Alenko is a cranky robot guy, and Ashley Williams is unstable in her brain. But oh, wrong button. I think I still enjoy this combination for my squad. Yeah, I think it's a solid couple of people. Woo! Landing party. We have a rover that we just dropped out of the sky in. Oh my god, and we get to drive it.
I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Bitch, I'm in a space tank! We can leave the space tank. I don't want to leave the space tank though. Was that? Just gonna figure out. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Got an idea of the buttons we're working with. We're driving a space tank! Oh yeah! Oh man. This is the coolest shit ever. I keep feeling like something's gonna like ambush me from the top of those like mounds. God damn. This is really fun, and I'm a terrible, terrible driver. Also incredibly paranoid. Something's gonna happen. Joker said they were getting some strange readings. Something's gotta happen, right? Something's gotta happen. Listen to that music get a little bit more intense. Something's gonna happen. But I saw movement. What the hell? Oh shit. Don't want to drive into the goddamn lava, but... Oh, shit. Talia?
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Hey, I just took some water. I'm remembering. I'm doing my best. Okay. So I was right to be paranoid and anxious. I always am.
There's something in me that senses when trouble is brewing. It's a sign of early neurosis, but it's irrelevant that my feelings are always accurate, and
I need to learn to trust that feeling. Oh, certainly the worst is yet to come. That was just, oh god, giving me a taste of what the enemy are capable of. Ah! Oh god! I see the enemies on the little compass now. Alright, fuck it. No balls! God.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we could find the side window?
Okay. Saw the experience, which means I did it. But I wanna. We'll listen to Tali. She's probably on to something, right? Yeah, this way. Alright. Is there another? What the hell? What's that? Plasma containment cell. Oh, cool. Plasma containment cell, so it'll explode gas. Well, sort of, but I mean, we're gonna make sure it actually is. Okay, that's the crouch. There was a... Man, I don't know. There had to have been a sprint, or it was a charge or something, but I don't for the life of me know what it is. Upgrade kit. Yo, yes please. I'll fucking take all. Did I not take all? I thought I took all. Okay.
I thought Paladin was hot.
Even the Geth wouldn't want to live in this heat.
That's fair. We're probably like sweating our balls off. Begin the manual override. Woo! Nice and easy. Got the gate control over here that will activate. Just gonna... No baddies triggered? Alright. That's reassuring. Okay. Oh! Grenade.
Think we're good, Commander?
Right, why is healing? Is that another grenade? Or... That's my melee. Okay, right. Okay. That's... this the gate? What the... Locked crate. Let's do this. Yeah. Ooh. Take all. Maybe here in a moment I'll stop and do a equipment and squad check. Make sure that we're as prepared for this episode as we can be. You see that little dot there? It's a bad guy. Nah, shoot.
Area secured.
Gate control. Cool. So, now that we got all these little buttons pushed, we can go through here. We can go through there. We're gonna get back into the Mako. Where should we go? It's this way. Oh, this is the way we coulda come in. This is probably our way out that we just opened up for ourselves. If I was better at driving. This is why between the two of us, Slurp Zero's the one. He's got a license. He's gonna be driving. I'm Passenger Princess. Keeping it going. Don't want to drive into the lava, but also don't want to, like, miss seeing anything. Oh, shit. Well, that can't be good. And they're over here behind this plume of smoke. There we go. Oh, sorry. Went quiet. Concentrated on not dying. Run that bitch over. Fuck you. cul-de-sac she came out of. Oh, that's an auto-saving. I would keep wondering what that pop-up is that doesn't stay up long enough for me to know what the fuck it is. Please don't turn off your computer. It's auto-saving. Alright, we made it. Oh, shit, hi. Can I just, like... Go. Die. Yeah. Jesus. Ugh. Like a thing in my eye, man. Man. Okay. There's all that shit over there. It sounded like that big scary ship was overhead again. That's fair. Don't try and exit any vehicle unless it's parked in any, you know, I'm just being a ghost. I just want to know what all this is. Nothing of use. Forgive me for exploring.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
I'm having a lot of fun with the space tank, the Mako here, but I don't want to, like, jinx myself into having a bad time by asking for more baddies to shoot. I do like that I can run over them. Good. As the gods intended. Loading. Oh. Cause we want to go this way. Okay. Alright, well, I can get a clue. I get ready to go shooty. Oh, I don't have a... Oh, shit! Okay. Good.
Now is not the time.
Garrus, your aim is atrocious. Healing. Whoa.
Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Bag 'em and tag 'em. Is there something down in here? I hate missing things. I really hate missing things. I'm digging this music though. Definitely getting better at the whole getting shot at. Or this is not a like Call of Duty or even doesn't even give me like Halo or it's first person shooter and it's stressful being it's not even a first person shooter. It's third person shooter. I'm just a camera person working on this documentary crew. Got this big, bright, colorful press badges, and nobody shoots at me. Just a Commander Shepard. Commander Zerua Shepard. Captain of the Normandy. Oh! Cutscene. Except this game was 2007, so don't put the controller down. Oh, shit! No! Guys, look up! What the fuck was that thing? Oh, doesn't matter. More death. And I don't have a tank this time. But I have grenades. Oh god! Is Tally dead? Oh god. Oh god. I missed the Mako. Oh my god! Garrus! My men are all down! Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. Folks, nobody can give me a hand. They're dead. Commander, we don't have a team. We're all alone. There's him up in the tower. I see him. God. great, Pam. But at least we shot down this fucking thing? Is it down? Just about? Oh, I'm dead. I died. Resume. That's rough. Okay. I said I was gonna check my equipment and I never did, and that might be why I'm gonna fail this shit. I've already lost Garrus. Shit, ouch. Okay. We took down the Garrus, or the shock trooper. Took him down. Or it was the Garrus shock trooper. The big ass fucking thing though. So, is Garrus just
Take out those hostiles!
dead?
Now is not the time!
Garrus!
Remember to stay hydrated.
Cheers! I was... I thought he was dead! Oh, I thought he was gone! I thought he was dead and gone and gone and dead. Oh. I hope I didn't miss something over there. Now that we're through this door. Alright, team. Let's move out. We're jammed. Oh! Can we not talk about that, though? Make sure my team is healed. Oh, I was so scared Garrus was gonna be dead, and I was just gonna be like, what do we do? Fusion. So there's an elevator.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Weird. Whoa. What happens if I go and touch the blue thing? It's just a force field. It's just a wall. Alright. Into the elevator we go. Oh! So, no chitty chatty. Alright. We're just not even gonna look at each other. Medical kit. Hell yeah. Whoa, flag ass.
I wonder what Liara is looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing but a dead instrumentation.
Maybe that's all she wants. Maybe that's all she needs. Bitch, what the fuck? I hate elevators. Shit's all busted.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Oh, shit! Girl, what happened?
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Krogan? It's not our Krogan, though, is it? It's not dear trusted Rex. It wouldn't be. Couldn't be. I understand the concept. I just want to take a second to see if there's something that tells me what it should be instead of the random trial and error, but I think that might just be what it meant, is for me to random trial and error it. So, we'll go back in, and we see that it is B-Y-A-X... B-Y-A-X... B-Y-A-X-A... B-Y-A-X-Y. Oh, shit! I'm a fire in my laser! I'm from a different time, that's okay. So we made a big ass hole. But what's over here? A weapon locker. Jesus. A storage locker. Okay. And now we take a second to actually do equipment and squad shit. So, squad first. But I think stasis adept. Get myself pistols. And I think we'll get my staff. And then we'll go over to Garrus. We'll give him assault rifles to get some snipers, and then we'll give him tactical armor. And some nutrition. Talizora. Oops, love that. That's awesome. So, take those. Equipment. Take all. Okay. I'm content. Let's continue. Into the giant hole we blasted. With a giant laser. That was fun. Giant hole.
Just lead the way.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay, it just wasn't giving me the prompt on the screen. Suspicious. Dr. Liara.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Poor girl just drops.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, Commander, secure
On the
and
double,
away.
mister.
ETA 8 minutes.
Okay.
He needs to move faster.
I think maybe we need to move faster. Okay. Margeth. And the Krogan. It's not our Krogan. We're okay.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Just killed the Krogan. Oh shit. We're still Margeth. We're not done. The Krogan just like turned into like paper dust. Everybody run! Go run, run, run. There's seismic activity in the ruins. Oh my god. What? Who's it gonna kill? Run! Fucking grab her and fire him and carry her if you have to. Ugh. At least video game world stress isn't real world stress, it's just silly little pixels. Fucking me too, Commander. Everybody alive? Did we get everybody out? I need to know that we got everybody out.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur.
Search and rescue.
The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It eases the
It's a
tension.
coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you.
Mine to
You saved my life
or
back
me
there.
to yours?
And
I
not
don't
just
know.
from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years!
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Wow.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long
Same.
time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child.
Oh.
That is why my
That's fair.
research has not received the attention it
Token
deserves.
elves kind of
Because
thing.
of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this
is some
for 50
crazy
years.
shit.
I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime.
I appreciate how
chance to
intently
acquire a
Rex is
working
even
beacon,
listening to
even
her.
a badly damaged one,
He
is
might
worth
be
almost any risk.
a war-driven
But the beacons were only programmed to interact with
alien,
Prothean
but, like,
physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the Condor.
Aw, you jealous that
you're
somebody else was complimenting
I'm sorry, my
me?
scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Amen.
Thank
I was
you,
predicting
Commander.
that she was going to join
Saren might
our
come after
crew.
me
That's
again.
why I wanted to go
I cannot think
first.
of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Welcome
Good to
aboard.
have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
Yeah.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this.
You should still
Still,
have the
it
doctor
could not hurt to
examine,
be
yeah.
examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes, please.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
I don't want to let them down. I don't necessarily trust them, but I guess I don't trust government as a whole. So let's go around, just like before. We'll get a feel for how our crew's doing, where they're at, and then I think it's a good stopping point as any. Okay,
Yes, Commander.
Investigate. I think.
Carry on,
Right here.
President. Yes, sir.
There's a helo room. Okay, so does Joker have anything new for us?
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
So
I have to go.
We got nothing,
Right,
nothing new with Joker. There's a gunnery station to look outside. That's fun. Alright. What else behind this door? So we continue. Because there are, like, I think the people we tend to, or like the people we can choose for our teammates, we can ask them what they thought of the mission. They can let us know if we fucked up or not. Here's Caden. He's got a migraine. Did he just roll his eyes at me?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
You doubt it was accidental.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out.
That's good.
We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero.
Caden's been through some fucking, like,
prevent leaks.
Awful trauma.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But Things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
You can always talk.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner.
A whiner? Nah, man.
Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Well, Caden, I'm gonna go cry about that. This poor man. I can't even, like, comprehend in my head what he's fucking been through. Dr. Chuck was...
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Okay.
Goodbye, Commander.
She doesn't have anything new for us either. Liara's here, though. Huh.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me.
Yeah, they look
but
at
I am
each
not
other like that,
Benezia.
too.
I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
I'll put a
It means
bullet
a lot
in your
to
head
hear
if you
say
do.
that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's
I was worried the
lost
lonely
secrets
comment would
has
sound
a
like
special
flirting.
appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
I just think you're
autistic. Now you know why I
autistic.
prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Tell me about your mother.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
Yeah, the
We were the
Asari. I
first
couldn't remember
species
what they
to
were
discover
called.
the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Haven't heard anything.
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Are they parasites?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Yeah.
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld.
Yeah.
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I give up.
I should go.
It won't let me get there, so I'm getting a little tired. This is the end of the episode. We've been here for a little bit. Put it over here to the side. I'm checking here. Nothing new. Nothing new. There's nothing new. Go down to the elevator. See you later, elevator. I think the karaoke bits are fun. Slurp Zero has made a comment about wanting to make a compilation of all of the times I'm singing and doing the fake karaoke. Well, let's talk to Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
Yeah.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
Does have a history?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name. but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
I believe him.
Whose ship was it?
I believe him that he
There
didn't
was a
think it was
Volus
any
trading
relevant
vessel.
information.
Big one. Lots of guards.
So that's
They were
those
no
cool
match
new
for
guys.
us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
What do you mean?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
They're politicians.
The Council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going
I
to
don't
have
want to
work with
diminish her
aliens,
feelings.
like it or
She's
not.
got
It won't be a problem, Commander.
valid concerns.
You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
Is that the best way to spend your time, Chief?
I read you, Commander. I'll be here.
Yeah.
Too bad those ruins got destroyed.
Jesus.
I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk
Alright.
later.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Okay, okie dokie. She's not in trouble. She just needed to be reminded to behave. Garrus, tell me what's up.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
Yeah, left it pretty
That's a good
quickly.
question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Sarah.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Sarah. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander.
That's fair.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
Yeah.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Don't get caught up in the details, Garrus. We'll find him and then we'll stop him. That's all you need to know.
Good point. Thanks, Commander.
And there's the requisition officer. Yeah.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. We're gonna sell some shit. Okay. Got these stim packs. Good. I'd love some like sexy new armor to start the next episode off with, but depending on where this next episode takes us, that might not be the most necessary to do here. Like if we get to go back to the Citadel, that would be a good time to get some like Spectre armor.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet.
Silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla,
I mean, I get it.
the
I
last
also
thing
need
you want to
noises.
hear is silence.
Specific noises.
It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Yeah.
I should go.
See you later.
Hopefully that made her feel a little better. Core charge status. Cool.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Looks like
Carry
we're
on,
doing
Adams.
good. Looks like everything's okay. Everybody's alright. We're feeling good inside. Alright, well, I believe that's everybody and everything, right? We talked to Tali, we talked to Garrus, we talked to Rex, we talked to Ashley and Caden, and we talked to the new Dr. Liara, to Sony. So, that's gotta be everybody, right? Do one last check around up here. But I think we're good. I think we did it. So we had a busy ass episode. It's been good for Mass Effect Part 5? Mass Effect Part 5? I believe it's Mass Effect Part 5, I said. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure that you like the video. I always point in the wrong direction. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video. And drop a comment down below. Say anything you want to say. I love to hear it. I want to know what's going on. If there were things about this episode that you liked, if there, you know, if there's things that you know I should be doing better, feel free to tell me. I'm just playing it for the first time. I got no idea what I'm doing. I'm just having a fun time. I died. Embarrassing. So, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. New videos posted as often as I can do them. Sometimes life will get in the way. There was this whole delay in the uploading schedule, even in the recording schedule. That creative mode Minecraft video took a lot longer than we expected it to. I had to give up editing it. It was driving me nuts. Slurp Zero took over editing it, so thank you, Slurp Zero, for editing that video. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. If you have seen it, let me know what you thought. Should I do it again? Should I do something different? Your opinion is valuable. Not just here, but all around. So, take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is. For me, it is almost midnight, so I'll see you in the next video, which will be, I believe, Mass Effect Part 6. Bye!